It's definitely impressive bracket memory. That's not easy to do. All right, and yeah, there we go. Adveux Blueboo got a bit of a projectile slugfest. We'll see what happens here.
So winners finals is going to be Anthony and Boo Bear. And I think they play earlier? No, because that's the 1 and the 2 seeds. So they wouldn't have played. And there's also winners finals, so one of them would have had to have lost.
Yeah.
But what am I even talking about? What the hell?
Playing in winners.
Home smells delicious. What the hell?
Yeah, dude, the food here is great.
Dude, but it just wafted right into my nose. Well, who got the brisket sandwich or something? Damn. Dag, if you will.
Yeah, no, the burgers here are...
What'd you get? What did you have?
Fantastic. I had the Little Mac.
The Little Mac? I had
very good.
It was the third one. It was like the Kirby brisket sandwich or something.
Yeah.
That was good shit.
Yeah, very good food out here.
Here we go. You like zoners? I got the show for you. We got the Wishmaker, Blueboo versus Adveux. Here we go, Pokemon Stadium 2. Let's get it.
Right away, Adveux trying to build up some of that charge shot. We see him using the charge shot mix-up to great effect. Trying to make some of that happen here in this game. The down tilt's going to come through. That's a great little mix-up to land and then let the down tilt rip. And honestly, I expected to see a lot more of Blueboo just like chasing down and successfully getting up in Adveu's face. But Adveu's been the one controlling the pace of the game so far.
Yeah, I mean, also like we saw that Roy against Anthony, right? So I was kind of expecting the Roy as well.
Yeah, I wondered.
Right. I mean, although it's been a while, right? But when Blueboo lost to another Dark Samus and rookie, right, earlier at Phoenix Down, right, as an upset. So maybe I thought could the Roy could possibly pop out here, but when I think about how characters are better against Samus, I think about Young Link probably. I mean, Young Link's got a lot of stuff to stay away from the effective range that Dark Samus can do stuff with, right? And it also has that cheeky shield that kind of shields you from projectiles every now and then when you get lucky.
Ooh.
But hey, everyone's got a shield when you just hold it.
Yeah, the big charge shot coming through. The forward air going, but no full connection. And barely avoiding all the hits of that down air. Good stuff for Adveux to be able to find that screw attack. Get some damage, but not quite in kill percent.
That's a secret. That's the secret DLC move, the Young Link down air. It's just there. Yeah. It just stays put. And it's like a sex kick. It bounces on you. Wow. Great forward air there from Blueboo.
Yeah, Blueboo going to even things back up. Good stuff from Blueboo. After a bit of a disadvantage, that's exactly what he wanted.
Uh-oh, taking him for a ride here on the,
Charge that up, B.
He's like, I dare you to land on me, young man.
Down tilt's coming through. The forward air not going to connect. Blueboo trying to put on whatever type of pressure he can, but Adveux
throwing arrows
calm in the face.
The wrong way.
Screw attack coming through. Adveux. And Blueboo's just going to sit there and charge up the fire arrow.
Dude. The fire arrows are—they're like a few like ones and zeros away from being the Falco melee laser, dude. I swear that move is just like you get hit by it, hit by it, hit by it.
Yeah, that fire arrow, and it's like you can just put on such consistent pressure with it. Just like do an aerial jump, fire arrow, do another aerial. He's so good at it's such an effective tool for just putting on pressure.
Yep.
And you never really feel like you're out of a combo against him.
Yeah, I mean, whenever I get hit by it, like you get hit by the Samus charge shot, I mean, yeah, you got a DI, right? But then you have some time to reset, right? You get hit by an arrow, it's like, fuck, what's next, dude? I gotta worry.
Right, yeah, you never really know what's coming up. And there's a fire arrow. Adveux gets caught on the platform.
Which I mean, hey, I'm not a Dark Samus player, right? And Samus loves PS2 because it's big. I would never take Young Link to PS2 because you can get carried along by these combos on this long-ass green stage. But Adveux, jumping into the forward air.
Adveux so far been doing a decent job. Yeah, and Blueboo gets way down there. Adveux just able to drop down with that nair. That's good stuff.
A lot of kicks. There you go.
Nice no. Forward air, not quite going to connect though. Adveux at 160%. Here we see a little bit of that Young Link kill potential lacklusterness. That's a word now. There we go. Adveux pushing his disadvantage at 171%. Nice.
There's finesse and now there's lacklusterness.
Yeah, lacklusterness.
that's when you go O2.
Yeah, exactly. That's when I got a bad set on comms. That's what that is. Adveux all the way up to 180%. Blueboo having a hard time finding a connection. Yeah,
I mean, not there though. That was cute as hell. What the hell? Weak first hit of forward air into nair. That was sick.
Yeah, a little something there. Adveux out of his shield, nice little screw attack. The charge shot is coming back, just trying to get through those Young Link projectiles. The forward air is going to do it. Zair coming through as well. That's good stuff. Bombs as well. Just trying to throw out that Zair to space out, but Blueboo's doing a good job avoiding right now, and Adveux trying to find any type of connection, but not quite working out.
Yeah, I like Blueboo's like really underrated, like just maneuvering around the stage, getting into these positions. Like I just feel like the way he does, like getting around, even like the stuff we saw against when he was playing against Raymond earlier today, and now against Adveux, another like character with a lot of like zoning tools and like the Zaire, right? He just kind of gets out of what he needs to get out of so fast.
Yeah, the charge shot mix-up coming back through. Up air is looking nice. The back air on shield is good stuff. Getting caught with a few projectiles.
Bro, we are zoning.
Zoning indeed. Both of these characters just trying to find that one opening, that one connection that they need.
And it looks like, I mean, Blueboo's certainly in a position to get it, but with the charge shot, changing the stage control, Adveux, an opportunity here right above him. I was going to say, Wayne's ripping that out, and he just did so much shield damage as well.
Yeah, and that just might have broken shield if Blueboo played it a little bit slower there. Another screw attack is going to connect, and Blueboo is slowly encroaching on that range where just about anything Samus will connect with is going to kill.
Oh, yeah. Got to worry about that up air, not the up air, the up throw, rather.
Yeah, the up throw definitely going to be a threat around this percent, but Adveux at 146.
If he air dodged, he would have died. So good showing there from Adveux not do that, but
yep, there you go.
No zoom screen.
Blueboo little fist pump.
Oh yeah.
Yo, do you want to take a set? Do you want to do a set?
Yeah, I mean, if you need a break, I can.
Sure, yeah.
All right, Scooter 388's happening.
What? Do you want to comms? Comms? Okay. Comms, Kijas? I want like a little break. A little break if I can. Yeah.
There we go.
Who don't want the birthday boy commentating for you, man? You should have been commentating all day. Happy birthday. That's my gift to him. Is commentating.
Yeah, now he gets to commentate with the person he invited to commentate.
Yeah. One of the only commentators that got a personal invite.
Let's go.
All right. I was watching a little bit from the background of this one. Adveux had like really good control for most of that game, and then Blueboo clutched out that last stock.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't affect his mental too much. And Blueboo, again, keeping that momentum from last game, just doing huge damage off the bat here.
Yeah, because, I mean, this has been the problem for Adveux this entire set, just dealing with this barrage of projectiles, because as good as the kit of Samus is, Toon Link's is faster.
Yeah, Toon Link doesn't have to charge anything up. Samus has these very exaggerated animations where, Toon Link doesn't have to commit too much for things like boomerang and arrows.
Exactly.
Oh, creative way to get off the ledge. Finally got a hit. Still in the corner.
I mean, like, that right there, as long as Adveux is patient and can parry the projectiles, he'll do fine, but you got to be careful when you're at kill percents for those down airs.
Yeah. All right, gets hit right off the bat again.
I mean, look at the damage output that Blueboo is putting out. That is not easy to contend with.
Yeah, and I imagine this, one of the things, especially against, projectile characters, is, the sort of, mental exhaustion of trying to get past the projectiles over and over and over. And so I can imagine that's starting to probably weigh down on Adveux here as the chance of victory gets further away.
Yeah, I mean, considering that after this, he'll probably have to go up against multiple Robs. That's not looking like a fun time.
Yeah, the Robs, without any Steves here to keep him in check, Raymond Noodles eliminated from bracket, Onan not showing up. The Robs have run a terror on the bracket tonight.
Yeah, nature is healing. People are remembering who the original terror is.
Yeah, and Blueboo with a 3-1 lead here. Adveux taking a minute to think, figure out what's going on. Obviously, Blueboo has definitely figured something out because the last game came down to last hit, last stock, and that's looking very different here.
Yeah, it feels like Adveux can't really get a kill because the blast zones are so big, and on top of that, Blueboo has just been abusing the platforms at the edges of the stage and just hide under them and spam the arrows to keep people out.
Yeah, this is Adveu's counter pick, and he is very solid on Battlefield. But Blueboo has been making really good use of the platforms as well. Still living at 174.
Yeah, that up B's probably starting to stale at this point with how much he's hit it.
Oh, couldn't get the grab either.
He's not even the back air there. This is looking rougher and rougher by the second.
Oh, didn't tech. That's gonna kill? No way. It's stale as all. Yeah, stale as all get out after about 7
There
of
we go.
those in a
That's
row.
fresh. That is fresh.
All right. Let's see if Adveux can pull out a couple miracles here, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Misses another tech. Got to be watching out for getting stuck on those platforms. Blueboo on it actually wasn't ready for it either. He could have capitalized and gotten a down air there.
Yeah, I mean, this is just moving so fast with the amount of projectiles. It's hard to keep track of which ones are hitting and which ones aren't.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting, like, one of Samus's best states in the game is at ledge trapping.
Yep.
And we've seen, actually, Adveux stuck on the ledge most of this game here.
Yeah, because the problem is Adveux just hasn't been winning neutral.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have the best ledge trap in the game, but it doesn't matter if you can't get your opponent to the ledge.
Yep.
Man, this is definitely looking rough, like you said.
Yeah. Blueboo looking calm and collected, though, ready to move on here. Adveux taking a sip of water, thinking about his life, what he did to deserve this, to be here right now.
Yeah.
See if he can turn things around, stop this momentum that Blueboo seems to be building.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens when he stops practicing with Blade and Blade stops playing Young Link.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm sure he has plenty of practice with Blade, but, you know.
Blade's been playing Steve.
Oh, yeah.
So he doesn't even get the Young Link practice, so might be a little rusty on this matchup. Then it could just be two different play styles for the character that he's used to fighting. 'Cause that's another thing about fighting games. It's like, you can think you know the character matchup, but if two people play the character two different ways, you gotta relearn it.
Yeah, Smash has a lot more fluidity. No, I won't say a lot more than most fighting games, but it has a lot of fluidity. Yeah. And so a lot of the characters, like, aren't necessarily stuck in one kind of style.
Yeah.
Even at the highest level, you can see people play, like, Wario, for instance. We have, like, there's, like, the low one, like, very patient, wait him out style. And then
the Glutoni.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of others that will play him, like, very brawl heavy. So yeah, even if you do have practice against Young Link, it doesn't necessarily equate to Blueboo's Young Link, you know.
Side note, seems like more space is working out for Adveux.
Yeah, he got the first stock here while we were jabbering on. Didn't even notice how he pulled it off.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is the fact that the platforms are further apart. So Young Link normally likes to capitalize with those aerials after projectiles.
Yeah.
So since they're further apart, Adveu's able to stay further back away from the platform, so it's harder for Blueboo to get the drop on him.
Yeah, a lot of Young Link's projectiles, now that you mention it, are sort of like one-hit follow-up, where Samus is totally fine with just hitting you with a missile and charging her projectile.
Because, I mean, you're going flying from those projectiles too far to be able to combo off them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, missed the forward tilt there.
Yeah, good DI by Adveux to DI out, but unfortunately not much you can do to DI that throw.
Yep.
Good news is 94% on Blueboo while Adveux is still fresh.
Pretty sizable lead. Okay, feeling each other out here.
Yep, there we go. Finally able to just play the patient game that Adveux wants.
Yeah.
This is where Adveux will definitely shine. Because now that Blueboo is forced to play Samus's game, it's going to be a whole different story from the first two games.
Yep. Yeah, Adveux, you can definitely tell the pressure is completely off. He's totally fine with just staying back and landing those projectiles.
Yep.
Ooh,
nice air dodge.
Yeah, that was a tricky little move right there.
Jeez, Uppy is just such a nice get-off-me move.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm noticing now, like you mentioned, but Young Link, like, he's trying to play that same distance that Samus is staying at, but Adveux is able to react to, like, every projectile that he's throwing out. So, like, these boomerangs, see, like, he's shielding and dodging around a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, and on top of that, a lot of these projectiles are being thrown from the ground rather than from on top of a platform, so you don't have the awkward angle of the boomerang to deal with.
Of course, right when he says that, he tries to throw one and it bounces right back up.
Cool. There we go. Now we're finally getting the arrow gauntlet. Challenge is just making sure that Adveux can't charge up that charge shot to the point where they just eat the arrow.
Oh, he goes down there for it.
Okay,
Adveux might pay for this? No? Okay.
There's that full charge shot, just eating through the arrow.
Oh, both players hit. Adveux gets out of the scramble first.
Oh, this is where it gets tense. Getting off the ledge, and fortunately, Blueboo was able to force the situation with that fair. Turn it around, but that down air
Dash attack is going to do it. Yeah, and Blueboo's defense, honestly, is like really strong. We're seeing Young Link live to these like 150+% so many times, which is pretty crazy. It's not like Young Link is a heavy character.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that crazy of a recovery, so he's staying alive very well, avoiding Adveu's like killing moves quite a bit.
Yeah, the problem that game was just getting the conversions that he needed, because it's like when the projectiles hit, he wasn't in position to be able to combo off of them.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really hurting him compared to the first two games. So we'll see if he ends up choosing something with closer platforms. No, we're just running it back.
Running it back to PS2. I have a personal like motto when I play that you should never run it back if you lose on the stage. Even if you think it's like your best stage.
No. It was just a fluke that I lost there. It wasn't because I got outplayed. It was definitely a fluke. I can outplay them here. I just need to fix this and this.
Yeah,
I'll be good.
I mean, it could be a scenario where you are kind of like back against the wall. You don't have another good stage option, I guess.
Yeah.
But in a lot of times, like, clearly the opponent has figured out something on that stage that you haven't.
Yeah.
And it's not really worth the run back, but lots of people just love playing on PS2. They're like, whatever, I know how to play on PS2,
God.
it's fine.
Okay, that was a parry clinic right there from Adveux, just blocking all of those arrows and boomerangs.
See, like I said, he's at that, like, just that right distance where he can react to, like, every projectile coming out.
Yeah.
So, like, even though Blueboo is putting out hitboxes, they aren't really that much of a threat.
Yeah. Now, if we were on Wi-Fi, you need an extra half a stage in order to do that.
True.
There we go, get the gentleman jab.
Oh, got through that bomb. Not able to get the finisher. Oh, Blueboo looking for it.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell that Blueboo wants to get the lead this time, but that heavy body of Samus keeping Adveux alive a little bit longer.
All right. One thing I noticed about Blueboo's playstyle, like, Young Link does have some pretty nasty chains that he can do. Getting, like, down tilt into, forward airs, forward air drag downs and stuff.
That was nice.
Yeah, the double parry right there. But Blueboo doesn't go for too much, like, crazy stuff.
Yeah.
He's definitely okay with just, like, playing neutral with you a bunch of times and just kind of whittling you down. Which is kind of like what Samus wants.
Yeah. How?
Adveux is a parry machine right now.
No kidding. Well, the problem is, despite all those parries, it's not equating to a lead in neutral here.
Again, this like the defensive play of Blueboo is just so strong. He is so good at avoiding killing hits.
Yeah, and on top of that, now Adveu's the one forced to play the approach game.
Oh, he rode the blast there. Oh, I don't know if he meant to do that spot dodge. Okay, gets the down tilt up air to take that stock, and Adveux is falling very far behind.
Yeah, I mean, almost 200% on Blueboo right now. This is some survivability. And like you said, it's that defense, but an up B is all it takes.
Yeah, all it takes is 200%. So Adveux definitely has his work cut out for him here.
Oh, no.
Misses 2 up Bs in a row, but doesn't get punished for either of them.
Yep.
Okay, solid string of hits from Blueboo there.
There we go. There's a fair to at least get some pressure off him.
That grab not working out.
No. Good air dodge, though.
Okay, the bomb assault.
Oh,
Adveux gets 2 good hits, and then Young Link Nair out of nowhere.
There we go. Finally shooting a charge shot at platform point. I mean, if Blueboo's going to try and live up there, may as well make it difficult to survive.
Okay, pretty solid damage coming from Adveux so far. but will he be able to finish this stock off? Definitely been the challenge of the set so far.
Nice theirs to force Blueboo back at least. And the point blank charge shot, not going to be enough to kill.
Blueboo tried to roll behind him, but Adveux was just in the perfect position.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. And
Damn.
Blueboo is moving on to losers semifinals, I believe, against
Could be.
Hawk? Yeah.
Yep. Well, it looks like the other commentators are done for
All
their break.
right, all right. The professionals are going to step back in.
Hey.